It's a field of 9, and it's race number 8. They're reaching the top of the stretch. Here they come. And the field for the 8th race, gathering speed, approaching the start. Field for the 8th race is at the start of the rough. Prestige Silster, captain of rock and roll. I'll get my own thanks. And Ideal Perception gets out well from the trailer post. And then it is Premier Joy to the outside, Groovy Joe. And the trailing 3. He's got Swagger, Love My Rockin' Bird, and Passionate Prince. But it is Prestige Silster who's got the early lead. They race on to the opening quarter. Ideal Perception is second. Captain of rock and roll caught on the outside to the inside, Premier Joy. Groovy Joe is in mid-pack 5th and on the pylons. Then it is I'll Get My Own Thanks, and he's got Swagger, Love My Rockin' Bird, and Passionate Prince. 27-2 the opening quarter. Prestige Silter with a lead of a length and a half over Ideal Perception. They race off the turn. Groovy Joe is up and driving right now, and Captain of Rock and Roll is racing on the inside 4th. Then it is I'll Get My Own Thanks, who's racing on the outside 2nd over, and now has moved up, taken over 4th. Captain of Rock and Roll is racing 5th, and then it is Premier Joy. He's got Swagger, Love My Rockin' Bird, and Passionate Prince. 57-1 is the halftime. 29-4 second panel breather. Prestige Silster. Groovy Joe is bearing down on the outside, and now has come on and is only about a head off the lead and getting closer. Ideal Perception to the inside 3rd, and then that is I'll Get My Own Thanks racing position 4th, and then Captain of Rock and Roll. Groovy Joe leads it by a nose, but stubborn on the inside is Prestige Silster. Racing 3rd is I'll Get My Own Thanks, and then 4th is Ideal Perception and Captain of Rock and Roll. But now Groovy Joe has taken a lead of a length and a half. Groovy Joe, Prestige Silster, I'll Get My Own Thanks. Captain of Rock and Roll is on the outside, down to the inside, Ideal Perception. Groovy Joe as they come on to the finish. Groovy Joe is your winner up the inside. Ideal Perception was second, and Captain of Rock and Roll and Prestige Silster. 154 flat. Groovy. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 8, number 6, Groovy Joe, a 4-year-old Roll with Joe Bay horse owned by Hut Racing. The winning drive on Groovy Joe to Paul McKenzie. Groovy Joe, trained by Blake McIntosh, Hut Racing owns, along with Blake and Ozzie McKay and Hoofbid Racing. 7th win this year, 17th lifetime. Groovy Joe, 154 flat, 3rd win in a row. Eighth race payouts, number 6, Groovy Joe, 350, 270, 210. 10, Ideal Perception, 510, 330. 2, Captain of Rock and Roll, 360. $2 exactors, 1680. Dollar try, $34.15. The dollar super, $178.